Right. In the second part of this video, this will be including writing expressions with zero or negative exponents. So we're just evaluating. Now we're going to be just rewriting with negative and zero exponents. So again, anything to the zero power. So this is only the x is raised to the zero power. So x to the zero is 1, so that can just cross out. Because the 4 times 1 would be just 4 then. This has a negative exponent, so that must move up above. So that becomes 4y to the third. Now there's nothing in the denominator but a 1, but we don't need to write it that way. So this is just 4y to the third. And there's my final answer. All right? So number 2 here. Again, we have 2 to the 0. So 2 to the 0 is just 1. So that's going to cross out. The x squared stays where it's at because it's already a positive exponent. But this in the denominator has a negative exponent, so I must move it above the fraction bar from where it was located and change its sign to a positive exponent. So then my answer is just x squared times y squared. Number 3. Again, a 0 exponent down below just makes that go to 1. So that's just a 1 there. Now, both of these powers in the numerator are negative exponents. So I have to move them both. Since they're both above, I move them below. So that becomes 3 to the second. And this becomes x to the fifth. Again, since there's nothing left in the numerator, I must put a 1 there. And now I evaluate. So this is 1 over 3 squared is 9, x to the fifth. All right, and then the last example here, we have 2 to the second. So that's going to be just 4. I have a z to the 0. That's 1, so I'm just going to cross that out. This 8 to the negative first must move up. That just becomes times 8 to the first on top. This y to the negative 6th, I'm going to move down below, becomes y to the positive 6th. And then this x to the negative 7th must move up to be x to the positive 7th. And now I evaluate. Well, 8 to the first is just 8, so 4 times 8 is 32. X to the 7th over y to the 6th. For an exponential expression to be in simplest form, it cannot have, must not have any 0 or negative exponents. So that's always our goal, is to make sure we get rid of all negative or 0 exponents.